This month's crate is inspired by our trip to HawaiiCon and sponsored by our friends at the Dragons and Stuff show. Our adventure is the Crucible of the Onasha, a new race we are adding to our world of Halcyon. Volcano dwarves, coastal-dwelling elf-like beings, and an island paradise in trouble. Will you be able to save it? Some items in this crate can be used in the adventure. Other items should be used daily. Thanks to the Dragons and Stuff crew for helping us with this month's offering and sharing the love of all things Dungeon Crate. Welcome back, friends and scoundrels. Got the November Dungeon Crate here to take a look at. Pretty interesting one. A little bit kind of different. But we'll talk about things a little bit later. So, let's dive in, shall we? First thing we have is a D20 soap. It's a nifty little novelty. D20 soap, presented by Lyra. Just because you might be a 6'5" barbarian covered in the blood of your enemies doesn't mean you have to smell like one. This 20-sided die-shaped soap will give you a boost on your next charisma check. 3D panel boat, well, I suppose it's actually 2D, or a 3-panel boat. I don't know how to read. 3-panel boat, presented by Alex. Alex has always dreamed of ditching the party and becoming the scourge of the high seas as the captain of a pirate crew. With ArcKnight's awesome boat terrain, she might just be able to live out her dream. We loved the full-size version so much, we had to make us our own small version we could fit in the crate. Got another set of dice. These ones from Game Science. Set of dice, presented by Squire Quigley. Squire Quigley strides boldly forth, but constantly needs a new set of dice, and luckily, we've included a full set from Game Science in this month's crate. May these dice bring you better rolls than Quigley ever gets. Our usual advanced deployment with some tentacles. Tentacle token stands, presented by Marcus. Sometimes, Marcus might accidentally open a rift in the cosmos and unleash tentacled horrors on the world. Thanks to advanced deployment, you'll know exactly where they are on the battlefield. Adventure, the Crucible of Onasha. Dungeon Crate Adventure, Crucible of the Onasha. An island adventure perfect for taking your players on a tropical getaway of death. Your party might just survive so long as they aren't taking advice from Sir Gerald's Guide to Heroic Endeavors. Alright, so that's all the fun stuff that we got this month. Not a terribly bad crate. A couple things that I'm not overly enthused about. Like the boat, doesn't have a direct place in the adventure, so unless you're going to write up your own thing to go along with it, there's not really much room for it in the crate. I think it's something that might have worked a little bit better as one of the digital downloads maybe. I know the guys at ArcKnight put some good work into it, and you can tell it's nice. But yeah, other than that, I don't have too much of a place for a boat right now. I don't see us using it. Could always think outside the box too and use it as a sky ship or something too. Nothing saying you can't. And a lot of people do use it. Not saying I won't, just don't know what for now. The other thing I wasn't overly impressed with was the dice. For the cost of these things, I'd just assume go get a set of Chessex. There's a lot of mold lines on some of them, and flashing where the material is injected into the mold. And they're not very impressive at all. I know a lot of people get super excited about the Game Science dice, but there's no big draw to me. If I had bought these, I'd be taking them back for sure. I don't know if anybody else's dice were, but that's how ours were, and didn't stand out to me. Other than that, it's always nice to get a set of dice. They always come in handy one way or another. We were on quite a few one-shots and random people who don't have dice around here, so maybe they'll get used for that. I don't know. We'll see. And the tentacles. This is a little bit nitpicky and not a big deal, but doesn't seem to be the best work that advanced deployment has done. I mean, they're cool, they look nice, but they're falling out of their stands too easily. Oh, that tentacle's dead. I think it was really neat that the tentacles came on different color bases. Kind of helps keep track of what's going on. Some people have a difficult time dealing with that, and solves that problem for them. One of the ideas I was thinking is it'd be really cool to get just the bases and the clip piece and put them on your own bases. Even use the whole thing as its own for other tentacles to add a neat effect with other miniatures if you have tentacles you've made or bought elsewhere. Our demon's base is a little wonky and he falls over. Sorry. What else? I do like the Cthulhu-esque demon guy. He was pretty neat. Good sized figure. I'll find a good place to use him. Like I said, the dice are nice to have always. They'll get a use somewhere, I'm sure. I'll try them out and see how I feel about them. I'll clean them up. But we'll see how they work. Maybe I'll give a update on those in the future. And then the adventure. The adventure is a really cool idea. There's a few things reading through it that I think don't quite make sense. Like the hook itself. But that's an easy enough thing to fix with a little bit of updating or modification or whatever. And the soap. It's soap. I don't know what to say about it. I said it's neat novelty. Probably just going to sit on a shelf somewhere. Maybe it can be a feature of the videos going forward. We need some more stuff to clutter the table with. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share this around. Turn on your notifications. Don't forget to check out the Facebook trading group. I often forget to suggest that. And until next time, live to roll.